I don't know why we're so afraid to allow a dialogue and debate. We do it on some issues, we don't do it on others. So I just ask, as our elected officials, I think the least that you can offer all of us, regardless of what side of the issue we're on, is an opportunity to be heard, a legitimate and true opportunity to be heard. Thank you.
I just wanted to say, I appreciate you coming and saying that, and I do want to just let everybody in the audience that may not have been to the town council meeting before, or may not have attended a lot of them, that council, once council does their business in open session, that's when we can make changes, and that's when we can do things. We can't just, the mayor can't just decide he's going to put a public hearing on the agenda. It has to be advertised in advance. We did elect to hear from the public on this issue that is a non-agenda item because the speakers from the floor are limited to non-agenda items. So I just wanted to try to explain to the people in the audience that may not have been to a town council meeting or may not have understood that when the council comes together and makes these deliberative decisions as a body, that we can't do it ahead of time and let people know. We may discuss an issue among ourselves and mention it and have it brought up, but that's what I wanted to say about that.
I'd like to say that Mark could have made this a public hearing last month, and it could have been properly noticed, rather than it's been being noticed as it was tonight. You would have an entirely different group of people here had it been properly noticed, and they knew they could speak. I entirely agree with Mr. Johnson.
Okay. Do we have other speakers from the floor to have us signed up? Okay. Hearing none, we'll go to committee reports. Community relations. Finance committee.
On September 15th, we invested $500,000 in a 3-month CD at 2.98% and another $500,000 in a 6-month CD at 3.22% in preparation for the that will be needed as the park progresses and the fall progress. And our next meeting is Monday, October 20th at 7 o'clock at Town Hall.
Okay. Historical.
Our next meeting will be the last Thursday of this month, I think it's October 3rd at Town Hall. And I wanted to share something with you all tonight that's been donated to the museum. The Ray family has donated a picture. There are over 100 people in this. It's the Woodford family, which is a huge family here in Summerfield. This picture was taken in 1933 down at First Baptist Church. It's a wonderful picture. You can recognize the people. And we have a list of everybody that's on here, but we don't have all the names. So Virginia is going to put this list over here, and if any of you all know any of these people, please do sign their name in, so we'll know, because about half of them are not listed on here. But we're so appreciative of everything that is given to the museum. And we have I love my family sort of thing going on now. We really encourage you to share information about your family trees, pictures and all. We have a filing cabinet and you can put this in and keep them, so if someone comes looking for a family or a person in the family, we'll be able to help them. But I want to thank the Gray family, Virginia, Lee, and John for sharing this with us.
And this is just a copy for y'all to look at. She has the picture.
I have the original, and it's framed, it's a lovely picture. And this is just
And that's Phil when the tree them sitting in the back.
this little boy.
Parks committee.
We met on October the 7th, and we meet the first Thursday of each month here in the community center at 7 p.m. We are working on events in the park, and I just cordially invite anybody who wants to be involved in that or has any ideas, please come and join us at our meeting and help us plan these events. We're working right now on our opening celebration for Phase 2 and some other movies in the park for next summer, and we're excited about it, and we'd like to get as many people involved as possible.
Public safety.
Ron's not here this evening, but I will say that the generator was inspected and there's a battery that died on it.
tires on them too.
New tires, okay, that's good. Youth council,
The Summerfield Youth Council is planning to hold the second annual Haunted History Mystery Tour in the park back here Saturday the 18th. Starts at like dark till about 10 or so. The whole community is invited to attend this free event. We also need volunteers. We're all going to meet here Wednesday at 6:30, so everybody's welcome. Thank you.
okay, comprehensive plan.
I say one thing. In the community center, there will be an event for the younger folks that don't want to go out on the trail. And a lot of games, maybe with bring stuff to stay on what she's sort of coordinating like she will.
Would you like to?
Yes, please.
Well, I kind of got self-nominated volunteer, thanks to Sue. Thought it was a problem. Just like to know that I do not videotape and I do not want it published on any website. I'm not giving permission. Our games, we have about 2 games just for the small kids in the community center that are very, what's your question? Yeah, we're going to have a little home room back in the back for the older kids when they want to get in. So we're going to do things like pumpkin pass, we're going to have arts and crafts that the kids do. Anybody would like to donate some candy? We would really like some candy. No hard candy. Suckers, lollipops, that would be good. Individually wrapped bag candies, that would work with these small kids. I sent out an email, I don't think anybody was able to open it. But, we got about 10 games.
And if you want to volunteer, because each of the aid stations, with the idea to have a parent there, so to talk to women, it's going to be Saturday.
The 18th.
That's the age appropriate around.
Well, the breaking point is.
I don't know, it's more of like an 8-year-old or a child.
My 6-year-old was out last year, she did fine.
I'm pretty brave 3-year-old, or really brave.
You'll be fine, your kids.
My 2-year-old, she was 1 last year, and she was okay with it. She was fine. This year may be a little bit different because she does realize what scary things are.
Comprehensive plan.
Well, I'd like to, looking around the room, I see several people here that came to our community meeting on the 29th. And I'd like to thank everybody that came out, helped out with that. I think we had a great turnout, about 170 people for our first shot at getting some community input. Our committee met again actually last night to start going over the data that was gathered. And we'll be meeting again on November 3rd to continue that and keep the process rolling. Gather use the momentum we gained at this public meeting to take this forward.
And the data collected will also be on the website over that. Mr. Redmond had a child last week, so the little officers. Or I should say his wife had a child. Significantly, yeah, sure.
Athletic Advisory Committee.
The Athletic Advisory Committee continues to meet on a fairly regular basis. The plans, working with Miller Landscape Architecture, are coming together. There are some issues we'll actually address them later in the meeting, a little bit more input discussion. But we are planning on having a public open house on the draft plans, probably early November, at the rate we're heading. So hopefully from those draft plans have something in front of you for significant